What up, figure freaks? Gingervitis75 coming at you with another action figure review. Today we are doing the WWE Superstars British Bulldog. I was going to say Davey Boy Smith, but this is after he becomes the British Bulldog himself. Figure's done by Mattel. Kind of look at the front here. Nice little blister on the card. It says includes fabric gear. Little British Bulldog there. There's the bottom. Pretty nice looking packaging. Very retro style. This version of the British Bulldog is, I think, later in his career, and he gets these crazy, I don't know if they're extensions or braids or whatever. I don't think his hair was that long, but maybe it was fake. Like some attachments, I'm not really sure. He was also crazy, enormously huge at this point. Here's the back of the card. Got this little glamour shot up here. It says British Bulldog, rule Britannia. Feel the bite of the British Bulldog. And then we got the whole wave, including British Bulldog. We got Muhammad Ali and Kane. Kind of an interesting trio there. Let's bust this guy open and see what he's all about. Here he is in the plastic molding. Looks pretty sweet. Get this taped on in the back. Take that down and have a look-see. Alright, we got good old Davey Boy here standing up. He's got his little name tag here so you don't forget who he is. We got the interchangeable hands. Right now he's got the C-grip hands affixed. Here's the fists. Here's the open hands. Yeah. We'll get rid of that. And then we got the cloth cape or flag. Very glossy, very shiny. Kind of nice, kind of sparkly. On the other side, it's the same design. It's the British flag, and it says Bulldog on it. We'll affix this to the figure. So articulation-wise, movement, twist on the head. Arms go up like that. There is not a bicep cut. It is single jointed at the elbow, and there is a twist as well as pivot at the wrist. There is a twist at the waist. The legs go like this. No thigh cut. Single jointed at the knee. Doesn't move too much though. Moves a little bit. That's not bad. And then you actually got a little rocker at the ankle. So pivot. All right, let's put his cape on. We got Davey Boy up on the turntable, looking good with his British flag cape on. Thing is super shiny and glittery. I love it. The figure ain't bad either. I don't really go for these guys. This is the first review I've done for the Mattel Superstars. I only have this guy and another one out of package. And I'll show you that one here in a second. The rest stay in package. I really look for these style of figures unpunched. So I got like Andre and a Hogan and Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Rick Rude, bunch of unpunched ones. And that's what I prefer, because maybe someday I can sell them. But these figures are fun. They're kind of goofy. They got that kind of retro style, almost like He-Man type body mold. They seem like the same height, and the articulation is pretty right on with those old school He-Mans, or even the new Motu ones that they have of the same mold. And they're kind of, since they're all done by Mattel, they kind of do some mix and match, and they do some little fusion of wrestling and Motu and Turtles sometimes. It's pretty fun. Yeah, not a bad figure. I'm a fan of Davey Boys as well. Like, I love watching them wrestle, and now kind of getting back into wrestling in my older years. I watch like Dark Side of the Ring and watch some shoot videos, and this guy was a huge ribber. He liked his ribs, and we're not talking about the meat. He liked playing practical jokes. So what I'm going to do for comparisons here is we're going to have a bunch of jokesters come out here. Now, I don't have many of these superstar figures. I only have one out of package. So we're going to use some elites in our comparisons. So that's coming up next. All right, we got them all set up here, and we're bringing in Macho Man. Oh, yeah. That's right. The Macho Man. Ooh, the cream of the crop. My Macho Man's not that great. I love this figure. This is the first figure I bought just because I'm a Macho Man freak. Grew up watching Macho Man. I liked him the most. He was my favorite, There's not too many other guys that I like as much as Macho Man. Maybe Perfect, maybe Rick Rude, but I love this figure. Love the robe. This comes off, the headband. Pretty wicked. Look at that. So I like that. Now I'm curious about something here. So since that's my only superstar, come on, stand up, Macho Man. Jesus Christ. Now, can you swap heads or use any of the accessories? Like the cape, yeah, you could attach that to, say, a British Bulldog in the Elite Series. Look at this. Now let's give something a shot here. These heads, do they match up at all? I'm going to see if I can pull them both off. Let's see here. Oh, it worked. It worked. Everything kind of flew off there. Let's try this guy now. All right. They aren't identical. I would say that this one, the Superstar, actually looks a little bit better. This kind of looks like Kurt Angle. Like a fat Kurt Angle. I don't know. They're both pretty good. This one just looks more like Davey Boy, but he looks like he's fucking all fucked up on cocaine. Both of them. This one he's like grinding his teeth. There was some good coke. But let's try swapping these heads, shall we? They're pretty close to the same size. Oh, that doesn't look too horrible. Is this gonna even work? Sorry guys, I gotta muscle it. Let's see here. Oh, well, not bad. I gotta say this head here, it looks a little large. I don't know if you're getting that from the video, but it looks a little large compared to the body. But, you do enough steroids and cocaine, your head might blow the fuck up. So, and I'm not trying to be, like, super negative on him. It's just what he did, I'm a huge Davey Boy Bulldog fan, and I even like Dynamite Kid. Little head swapperoo. It kind of works. It's fun, right? Come on, stand up here, phone. All right, we're gonna switch them back. My God, I got this new stand, and it sucks. This actually like popped on there. It fit like really well. God Kind of weird. Comes off pretty easily, but it kind of locked in there. This one does not. So let's put this back on here. So we're going in the theme of ribbers. And Davey Boy was a ribber. He liked jokes, and he would be running around, and he ran around with Owen because they were tag team partners, and Owen is Bret the Hitman Hart's brother, Owen Hart. He was the Blue Bomber and what was it, the King of Hearts, I guess. Bring out a couple more Bulldogs there. Here's an early version of Bulldog, or Davey Boy, when he was part of the British Bulldogs tag team with Dynamite Kid. I love this figure, even though it's single jointed and has pins. I love this figure, and it comes with Matilda, the British Bulldog, which I've heard a lot of funny stories about Matilda. Like somebody gave the dog a bunch of X-Lax. Made the dog shit everywhere. This is probably my least favorite. This one right here. Just got this one pretty recently. I think it was the WWE Legends Greatest Hits. I like the gear. It's got the Heart Foundation emblem on the back of the vest here. It's actually pretty good. I'm not sure if I like the head sculpt. At certain angles, it looks like him, but I think straightforward, I don't know. It looks like, I don't know who it looks like. It kind of looks like David Arquette to me. All right, so besides Macho Man, I don't know if Macho Man was really a ribber, but Davey Boy definitely liked doing prank calls and doing crazy shit. And who else really liked doing that stuff but none other than Owen Hart. Now, I took an AEW figure, the spare head with this headband, and I put it on a Bret the Hitman basic to kind of make my version of the King of Hearts. Wish there was a little black heart down here that was split apart. I was thinking about doing that myself. I don't know. I thought the red and white headband would look pretty good with this pink. It almost looks pink on his head. It's pretty red once you see it compared to the pink down here. But to the naked eye, it looks pretty good. Just not in HD. So, Owen was a crazy jokester. We're going to bring in the AEW figure. I love this figure. Not many AEW figures impress me, and I don't really collect that many unless it's like CM Punk, maybe Owen, Sting. But this figure is fantastic. The sunglasses, the belt, the soft goods jacket. This jacket is so sick. Love it. Look at that shit. Owen Hart on the back of the jacket. Love this figure. So who else were like practical jokers in the WWE or in wrestling as a whole? We know that Mr. Fuji was a big time ribber. I heard HBK liked fucking around. But most of all, Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. This is an older version of Perfect. It's from the Heenan Family 4-pack, I believe, which I think was Heenan, Andre the Giant, and Big John Studd. And this is Perfect in his orange and black singlet. Got the black back here. With the boots, you got Mr. P. Mr. P. This guy did some crazy shit as far as ribs. He would like tie people or lock people's bags together. I heard he took a dump underneath the ring when he was down there with like Scott Norton and Ultimate Warrior, and they both puked. All right, moving on. And then we're going to wrap it up. X-Pac, this guy, like cutting off ponytails of Mr. Doc Hendrick, the doop doop doop, and taking a shit in Sable's bag. That's X-Pac. This is an older DX figure. I really love it. I love the tongue out. I love the singlet. The outfit is sick. It's just sort of a dated figure. I'm busting out all the oldies today, but that's how I'm feeling. All right, let's get this guy back front and center. Davey Boy, 0 to 5. I'm gonna rank him, let's see, 2.5. It's not horrible. It's just not my thing. He'll go on the display for as long as I can take it. Then I might sell him. I might strip him for parts like this cape. Maybe keep the head. Do something with the rest of them. So I hope you liked my little short review. Actually, it wasn't that short. It's probably going to go about 13 minutes. We'll see when we edit it. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this review. Comment too. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys all watching. All right, guys. You guys take it easy. Keep on collecting.